Nigerian Bar Association demands immediate release of Dele Farotimi, condemns police invasion of law firm. Why we concealed owner of 753 duplex Abuja estate's identity, says EFCC. South Africa relaxes visa rules for Nigerian investors, tourists. Summary of the news. The Nigerian Bar Association (NBA) has demanded the immediate release of its member and human rights lawyer Dele Farotimi by the Nigerian police. The NBA, in a release on Tuesday night, also demanded that the government must swiftly launch an investigation into the invasion of Farotimi's law firm, with the findings made public and those responsible held accountable. Sahara Reporters had earlier reported that Farotimi had been taken to Ekiti State by the police officers who arrested him following a raid on his residence in Lagos State. It was gathered that the arrest, conducted based on a petition by legal luminary Chief Afe Babalola San, was over the allegations of cybercrime. The NBA unequivocally condemned the invasion of Mr. Farotimi's law firm, harassment of his lawyers and staff, and the unlawful seizure of their phones. Such actions are not only a violation of the constitutional right to dignity and privacy, but also an affront to the independence of the legal profession. We urge law enforcement agencies to prioritize the principles of legality, fairness, and respect for human rights in their operations. These principles are foundational to justice, democracy, and the protection of citizens' freedoms. Source: Sahara Reporters. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission has defended its decision to withhold the identity of the owner of a recently recovered estate, which it described as the largest single asset recovery in its history. Reacting in the statement on Tuesday by the EFCC's head of media and publicity, Dele, the anti-graft agency stated that its actions were guided by the legal framework governing for future proceedings and a commitment to professionalism. Oyewale explained that the forfeiture of the estate followed civil proceedings under Section 17 of the Advanced Fee Fraud Act. This legal provision allows for action in rem, a process targeting property rather than individuals, particularly in cases of unclaimed assets. Oyewale disclosed that actionable intelligence led to investigations into the estate. During the process, he said a company initially flagged as a likely owner denied any links to the property after public notices were published in leading national newspapers. On the basis of this, the commission approached the court for an order of final forfeiture, which Justice Jude Nwebuze of the Federal Capital Territory (FCT) High Court granted on Monday, December 2, 2024, he added. Source: Sponge Newspaper. Cyril Ramaphosa, President of South Africa, has announced a new visa policy for Nigerians, saying investors and tourists could apply for a visa without submitting passports. According to him, South Africa has simplified its visa processes to facilitate travel for Nigerian business people and tourists, with measures such as 5-year multiple entry visas. He said his administration will continue with its efforts to improve the ease of doing business in South Africa. We want to enable investors to operate, trade, and pursue opportunities in various sectors. We look forward to seeing more Nigerian companies investing in South Africa, he said. Source: Daily Post. Follow for more. December 4th, 2024.